Welcome back, travelers. I see you have returned for more knowledge of this wonderful world. Today, I'd like to tell you a tale of a group known as the League of Adventurers. Not the one of chaos which you may have heard of, but rather the original League. Our story begins 35 years prior to the foundation of the new League of Adventurers. With the rise of dangers around the wilds of Seadesos, and the rising need of information in a time where there was a large lack of such, the nobility of Stonespire founded an organization known as the League of Adventurers. They put applicants to a test in the Arena Popular, testing each on their combat prowess, quick thinking, and teamworking skills. One team stood out among the groups, achieving feats far beyond that of the other applicant groups. This group became known as the League of Adventurers. Though each one has their own rich story of their life, which I will surely explain at a later date, I will merely list all the people for you so I can refer to them by name for you. First is Osiris-Buckwell, a half-orc paladin of Vavarin. He acted as the leader of the group. Next was Glade, a Kalashtar fighter. He was the second in command, often acting as the muscle of the group compared to Buckwell's charm. The Aphonics, the half-elf wizard, was a wizarding ace and was the mental prowess of the crew. She often took on the tactical aspects of the group, planning the strategies which took down many a foe. Dareth the Great was a tiefling warlock with a pact to Osiris. However, he is known for having betrayed his pact and committing to a more sinister god, and he was quickly removed from service and was exiled from the Osedi Empire. Volthid Belland was a dragonborn barbarian and acted as the main frontline force of the group in combat. His battlefield prowess was matched only by Glade. Visis Demorith, the Triton sorcerer, was the well-known counterpart of Leif. He often was known for being the third in line for command due to his innate leadership skills. Gidrol was a Loxodon ranger hailing from the Lotto Empire. Although he often stood out compared to the others, he was well respected and commanded attention on the battlefield. Vinci Billowboot was a gnome bard who was often the greatest support to the League. Although shy and small, she was brave in the face of danger and loyal to her allies. Ernorin Evendream was a Firbolg monk from Stone Nadir. His rough upbringing led many of his friends to follow the path of thievery, but his kind heart carried him into his status as a hero of Stonespire. Now that you know a little about each of the members of the League of Adventurers, let's look at the exploits of this mighty crew. The group was originally set to be guards of the Imperial Alliance Committee meeting, but towards the end of the 5-day conference, a report came from Deerfell. According to the small town, a group of goblins and kobolds had formed an army to strike Stonespire, with suspicions being that they were formed by the Kaoran Empire. With the odds stacked against them, the League trekked into the forest and ambushed the high command of the armies, scattering their forces and ending the uprising. After the victory against the Goblin Kobold army, Stonespire contracted the League of Adventurers to accomplish many dangerous tasks that many regiments of their armies dared not do. The League successfully did many, the main of which reaching the mid-realm of Iwixus. However, despite their immense success record, the League was split for 3 years, acting as martial emissaries to the other empires. After 3 years of being apart, the League had heard news of a magical surge of energy that had created chaos across the Osedi Empire. Upon investigation, the League traced the surge's origin to Manor Dareth. With the revelation of his actions, the Osedi Empire banished Dareth to a prison demi-plane, but Dareth promised to return, where he would destroy all the empires in the name of Osvian, God of the Void. With the recent pressures against the League from Dareth's betrayal causing mass government intervention, The group became divided on the plan for what to do. 3 members agreed to serve the government in whatever capacity needed, but the other 5 rebelled and acted as private contractors. The rebel group was sent to kill a blue dragon, but they were slaughtered by the ancient beast. The news came to the other 3 as they acted as guards for the Imperial Alliance Committee. With the death of half their friends now resting upon their shoulders, the 3 remaining members split to live out their days outside of the League of Adventurers. Osiris-Buckwell became a Lord of Stonespire, acting in the House of the Metalworks District. Leif became a professor at Gensarts, and became the Master Scrivener of the school. Volthid Belland retired back to the Trip Trap, where he had served prior to his work with the League of Adventurers. The League officially became declared dormant 1 year later, and it remained that way for 12 years. A tragic tale of betrayal and loss, the first League of Adventurers tale has finally come to a close. Next time, I will discuss the tragedy of the Pearl-Doran Empire, but for now, I must leave you. Farewell, travelers. I look forward to seeing you again soon.